Hi everyone, welcome back to the Data Guide, your go-to channel for data engineering. If you're new here, my name is Vishal and I create videos to help you master tools and concepts in data engineering. Today, we are starting something exciting, getting you up and running with Databricks, one of the most powerful platforms for big data and machine learning. By the end of this video, you will know how to set up your account, create a cluster, and run your first code in Databricks. Now, before we dive in, let me quickly explain what Databricks is. Databricks is a cloud-based platform that helps you work with big data and build machine learning models. It's built on Apache Spark, so it's super fast and can handle massive datasets. Companies love it because it simplifies collaboration and data processing all in one place. The best part is Databricks has a community edition which is completely free, and that's what we will use today to get started. Now, before we begin, there are some prerequisites. You need an email address to sign up for the community edition, and of course, some curiosity to explore database. And yes, there are no downloads or installations required because everything happens in the cloud. Now, let's go to the website, go to databricks.com. Once you go here, click on Try Databricks. Once you click on this Try Databricks, you will be redirected to this page. Here, fill in your details like first name, last name, email, and other details. Click on Continue. Once you click on it, you will be redirected to this page. Here, you need to click on this Get Started with Community Edition button. Once you click on this, Databricks will send you an confirmation mail and you will receive a link. So click on this link. Once you click on this link, you will be redirected to the home page of the Databricks Community Edition. Now that we are logged in, let's take a quick tour of the Databricks dashboard. Now the first thing you will see is your home page. Now this is where you will find all your workspaces, recent activity, and any folder or notebooks you have created. For now, we will focus on the cluster and the notebooks, basically workspace and compute. So we'll start with the compute tab. Now, if here you can see different tabs are there like workspace, recent activity. Here you can see whatever the activity you did in your uh, dashboard, search, catalog, workforce, compute. Here, if you go to compute tab, here you have the option to create computes. Okay, it is taking time. Generally, it doesn't take that much time, but yeah, so here in the compute tab, you have the option to create compute. If you click on it, yes, here you have the option like you need to enter the compute name. Let's call it now first cluster. Okay. Now Databricks runtime. So basically Databricks runtime, it is a set of pre-configured optimized environment for running Spark jobs. It includes Apache Spark along with libraries and tools for data engineering and machine learning. Now here we will use 14.3 LTS. So LTS is nothing but long time support. Now for optimal lifespan, always use LTS version. Now in community edition, we get 15 GB memory and the cluster will automatically terminate after an ideal period of 1 or 2 hours. Now next one is Spark configuration. Now here we have the option of entering different Spark configurations. In community version, we have limited control over the underlying cluster, but we can still set Spark configurations in our notebooks programmatically by using Spark commands. Now next is environment variables. These variables can be used for setting paths, credentials, or other parameters in your environment. Now we will use the default setting. Now here I can't create another compute because one compute is already running. So if I click on cancel, here you can see I have created one cluster. So it is with the default resources, runtime, active memory 15 GB. Now that we have cluster, let's create a notebook. Okay, first we'll see workspace. Now the workspace tab where all your files and notebooks live. Workspace, it is a central hub where you can create and organize notebooks, libraries and dashboards. Now once you go to workspace tab here, if you click on this create drop down, here you can see you can create folder, notebook, ML flow, experiment or file. Now we will create a notebook. Now notebook is a web-based interface for interacting with Databricks cluster. It allows you to write and run code. Now if you once you click on this create notebook, you will see a notebook is created. Here you can rename the notebook also. We'll rename it as a first notebook. Yeah. Now once the notebook is created, we can attach the notebook to the cluster which we have created. So just click on this drop down. Here you can see my first cluster which is I have created, attach it, and now we are ready to write some code. Now let's run some simple command. Let's print hello database, hello Databricks. Now once you write your code, you can just run this cell by using shift enter. Hit the shift plus enter button. Now you can see the code ran and we got the output as a hello Databricks. Now let's do bit more advanced code. Now we will create a small data set and we will display it. So I have some code with me already. I will just copy paste it here. And one more thing, here you have the option to run the code in different languages. You can set the default language for the notebook also, like Python, SQL, Scala and R. Now we will press shift enter and it will now it will create a small table with names and edges. Here as you can see, it has created a table. Now we just ran our Spark code in Databricks. And that was the quick overview of the Databricks Community Edition dashboard. Now there are some limitations of the Databricks Community Edition. So like it only supports small clusters with limited resources. It does not have access to premium features like Databricks Runtime for machine learning or Databricks SQL. It is not suitable for production workloads. It is mainly for learning and exploration. Now that you have set up Databricks and run some basic code, you can check out the documentation for detailed guides and examples also. So that's it for today's videos. Thanks for watching. If this video helped you get started with Databricks, give it a like and share it with others who might find it useful. And don't forget to subscribe to the Data Guy for more beginner friendly content on data engineering. And please let me know in the comments what you would like me to cover next. Thank you.